Hey, what's going on, everyone? Tylerriley with the Valley Realty here in Russellville, Arkansas. And a question that I get asked all the time from buyers that are looking to jump into the house buying game is, should they continue to rent or should they buy? And when we're thinking about it, these are the questions that I ask them to see if a path to home ownership is going to make sense for them. The first question is always, how long do you plan on being in the area? Because if they're like 6 months and I'm bouncing to the beach to enjoy sunny days, well, then it might not make sense unless we can find them kind of like an incredible deal and they pay cash and then they can sell it and get out of it the right way on those kind of situations. But typically it's not the go-to direction. My second question is what is their current renting situation like? So if they signed a year lease, man, I always advise to talk to the property management company on what it looks like, because typically you're going to lose your security deposit for breaking the lease. You may even be liable to pay the remaining portions of all months throughout the lease, so you really got to talk to your property manager. Ideally, if you have like anywhere from 3 months left on your lease, that's an ideal time to start looking, because it's gonna on average take about 30 days to get through the contract to close, and it could take a month before we find the home that's gonna make sense for you, and that gives you about a month so to move. And so the timing of those things always work out really well. My third question is has anybody ever really talked to you or explained the value of home ownership? So we see since like 1990 all the way up through 2021, we saw rents go from 1990 at $400 up to the median rent now of $1,200. And when you own your own property, your payments are relatively going to remain unchanged. You're going to have insurance and property taxes that are going to go up a very little, minute amount compared to what you would see in the side of, well, rents rising. You're going to be eligible for tax breaks from owning a home, and you'll be able to take advantage of home appreciation. So that's like where if you buy a home for $100,000 and then in 2 years it's worth $150,000, you have captured $50,000 of in-home appreciation value. If you're renting, you never see that appreciation value. You also have the ability to capitalize on equity. Equity is the amount you put towards against the principal of the home. So at the end of the day, when you pay down your loan, you're going to have more equity in the home. And with those things combined, man, it's really going to lead to a lot of financial rewards for you in the future. So the bottom line is really everybody's journey is completely different, and regardless of where you are on the home search, where you're thinking about you should go next, man, you can text, you can call, you can email, whatever way works well for you. It's gonna work well for me. Bye.